Welcome to this comprehensive guide on product requirements, documents, and user stories. In this video, we'll explore how to effectively capture, define, and communicate product features and functionality. Whether you're a product manager, developer, or stakeholder, understanding PRDs and user stories is essential for successful product development. Let's dive in. A product requirements document, or PRD, is a comprehensive blueprint that outlines what a product should do and why. It serves as the foundational contract between product teams, engineering, design, and stakeholders. A PRD typically includes the product vision, business objectives, target audience, key features, success metrics, and acceptance criteria. Think of it as the master plan that guides all development efforts and ensures everyone is aligned on the goals and scope of the project. User stories are short, simple descriptions of a feature told from the perspective of the end user. They follow a standard format. As a user type, I want to perform an action so that I can achieve a benefit. User stories break down larger features into smaller, manageable pieces that developers can implement in sprints. They focus on the user's needs and the value the feature provides, rather than technical implementation details. User stories are the bridge between high-level PRD requirements and actual development work. A well-structured PRD contains several key components. First, the executive summary provides an overview and business case. The product vision and goals explain what you're building and why. Audience and personas define who will use the product. Feature specifications detail what the product will do. User journeys map how users will interact with the product. Success metrics and KPIs measure if you've achieved your goals. Finally, constraints and dependencies outline any limitations or external factors. Each section works together to create a complete picture of the intended product. User stories have a simple but powerful structure. The format is, as I followed by the user role or persona. I want to describing the action or feature desired. So that, explaining the benefit or outcome. Beyond this basic structure, user stories include acceptance criteria, which are specific conditions that must be met for the story to be considered complete. Technical notes may include implementation suggestions or dependencies. Story points estimate the effort required. Priority indicates how important the story is relative to others. The relationship between PRDs and user stories follows a clear workflow. First, you create a PRD that defines the overall product vision, goals, and requirements. Next, you break down the PRD into epics, which are large bodies of work. Then, you decompose those epics into smaller user stories that represent individual features or tasks. Each user story includes acceptance criteria that define what done looks like. Finally, during sprint planning, the team pulls user stories from the backlog to work on. This hierarchical approach ensures that every line of code traces back to business objectives defined in the PRD. Following best practices ensures your PRDs and user stories are effective. For PRDs, be clear and concise, include specific metrics and success criteria, and get buy-in from all stakeholders before development starts. Keep PRDs focused on what and why, not how to implement. For user stories, write from the user's perspective, keep them small and completable in one sprint, include clear acceptance criteria, and involve the team in writing stories. Templates help ensure consistency across your organization. Templates provide structure, reduce ambiguity, and speed up the creation process. Both PRDs and user stories should be living documents that evolve as you learn more about your product and users. Change management is critical when working with PRDs and user stories. First, version all documents with clear authoring history so you can track what changed and why. Conduct an impact assessment for each modification to understand how changes affect other features or timelines. Implement an approval workflow where stakeholders sign off on significant changes before they're implemented. Keep records of all approvals to maintain accountability and traceability. This structured approach prevents scope creep, ensures alignment, and protects your project timeline. Regular reviews help catch and manage changes early rather than discovering issues during development. Effective change management requires tracking modifications throughout the product lifecycle. Version your documents clearly with date and author information. Document the reason for each change so future team members understand the context. Assess the impact of changes on timeline, scope, and dependencies. Route changes through an approval process involving product, engineering, and design leads. Maintain historical records showing who approved what and when. This creates accountability and prevents miscommunication. By establishing clear change management practices, you protect the integrity of your PRD and ensure user stories remain aligned with current business objectives. Let's recap what we've covered. A PRD defines your product's scope, outcomes, and success criteria at a high level. User stories translate those PRD requirements into actionable, bite-sized pieces of work that developers can implement. Templates aid consistency across your organization and improve collaboration. To apply these concepts, start by creating or refining a PRD for your next feature. Break it down into user stories with clear acceptance criteria. Schedule alignment reviews with stakeholders to ensure everyone understands the requirements. By following these practices, you'll improve communication, reduce misunderstandings, and deliver products that meet user needs and business objectives.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.